Hey y'all, welcome back to the DIY's Entrepreneurs Reaction Show. I'm so excited that you decided to tune in with me today. Go ahead and hit that like button and become a subscriber if you're not already a subscriber. I would really appreciate that. Today we're going to be reacting to another Shark Tank pitch, so let's check it out.
Next up is a company that combines luxury with the great outdoors.
Hi Sharks, my name is Tracy Slocum and I'm from Albany, New York. I'm the CEO and founder of Pretty Rugged. Today I'm seeking $200,000 for 10% of my company. Sharks, my great-great-grandfather was the first man to sail alone around the world. His name was Captain Joshua Slocum. I'm Tracy Slocum.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
He was a pioneer of his time, and his trailblazing spirit is sewn into everything I do. So, Sharks, I made a blanket that is waterproof and windproof on one side and faux fur on the other. You can see that this is the faux fur side and this is the waterproof and windproof side. And that's when Pretty Rugged was born. But I didn't just stop there, Sharks. I created an entire lifestyle brand around luxury and function, making products that were made for life. Luxury redefined. So Sharks, who wants to jump on this ride with me and take this around the world just like my great-great-grandfather did?
Wow.
That's pretty cool that he went around the world.
Yeah, he was 51 years old when he did it. He had lost the love of his life. He was given a boat. He rebuilt that boat in about 13 months.
Wow.
And while he rebuilt it, he rebuilt himself. And he had a goal that was so big, and people really doubted him. And I can really relate to this heritage and this DNA myself. I started Pretty Rugged when I was 43 years old.
And how long ago was that, Tracy?
That was in 2017.
Do you want to tell us what
Can we
these
open
are?
these?
Yes, would you please open your gifts?
Oh, wow.
These are very nice, Tracy.
Beautiful.
My original faux fur blankets, they're meant to feel like real sheared mink.
They
And
do.
the backing's waterproof. So the fur goes around you and you sit on a waterproof, like
I have it backwards.
You do.
Come on, Robert.
This is how it works, Robert.
Look at you.
Never mind me, I'm going to take a snooze during your presentation.
Okay, I know.
I hope
but
not.
This is the real me. So picture being outside and you're sitting around and you're on either wet seats. You know how the dew makes the seats get wet?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so
It's cold.
that looks beautiful on you. So I created the blanket line and I launched in 2018. I walked into the Jacob Javits Center and it was the huge New York Now show. I had never been to a trade show in my life. I walked in with paper walls and a pallet table that I made myself. And I left there winning Best New Product and Best in Market.
Wow.
And I was awarded in my first year one of Oprah's favorite things. I had
Wow.
instant credibility. After I won my awards at the New York Now, my husband's business had a complete loss from a flood. And
no.
we lost everything. And Pretty Rugged, very similar to when I was talking about Joshua, kind of rebuilt me as a person. And this has been my journey. And this is my passion. And that's why it's so important to me that I do this. I can do this. I want a strategic partner here. I want someone who gets this and understands and wants to help me take this to the next level.
How much is this blanket?
That's $290.
How much is what Emma was wearing?
That's $220.
So what does it cost you to manufacture the blanket and then the thing that I was wearing, the cape?
The blankets cost me about $36 to $40. My margins
Wow.
are huge.
Margin on
My
fire.
retail margins hover around 80%.
Woohoo!
And my wholesale margins are 70. And I've sold over
delicious.
30,000 units. My lifetime sales are just shy of 3 million.
Wow.
What were your sales last year?
Yes, last year I did 1,197 million.
And what did you make on that?
I netted 32,000.
What?
If you made 80% margin,
Boy, that always stops you in your tracks. I mean, like, you made all this money you didn't even clear 50 grand of that. And so I'm sure they're going to get into what the heck was the problem. It's probably shipping, probably manufacturing, returns. Those are things that could really hit the margins. So let's see why so little for so many sales. That's like, woo, margins are beautiful. You heard Emma, she say, ooh, delicious. I love that. But then you only netted 32 grand. Baby, what's going on?
Why did you only net $32,000 on $1 million?
Trade shows, we had another purchase order last year that came in late in the year.
How much did you spend on trade shows?
Last year, we spent about $180,000 on trade shows.
There you go. Okay.
A lot of trade shows this year. Do 20 trade shows this year.
Oh, wow.
Supply chain issues have been an issue. Last year, I ran out of product, so I made a strategic decision to make a big purchase order of about $400,000 that came in just a couple weeks ago. Duties, I get knocked 25% on tariffs from China. My ad spend was $68,000.
I'm listening to your numbers. It's like you said just a few moments ago. You're running around the country spending 20% of revenue at trade shows. It's working. You're selling over $1 million. It's amazing. But I'm looking at it as an investor saying to myself, there's not any room for me. I mean, I give you $200,000 for 10%. That's a $2 million valuation. It's not worth $2 million yet. Could be one day. But for me, it's just, how do I pour gasoline on this fire? Because that's what I do in my investments. I find a model that's working, and you need cash. I have cash. I give you cash. You pour it on the business. We make more cash. Everybody's happy. Cash, cash, cash. But I don't see that here, Tracy. I'm sorry. I think you're fantastic, but I'm out.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Tracy, I'm going to tell you right now, I actually really admire you. I admire the fact that at this point in your life, you've decided to just take a chance and do something else. I'll tell you right now, I touched this product, I put it on, and it feels great. For me, working in fashion right now, it doesn't feel right to invest in something, even though this is not real fur. I think we're seeing a real downtrend in the trend overall of fur, and certainly the younger generation don't want anything to do with it. So for that reason, I'm out.
Tracy, I think you're going to do great. I think it's a great product.
Thank
but
you.
I'm just not sure how I can help you. So for those reasons, I'm out.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Lori, Robert.
So what are this year's sales, and what is the profit so far on that?
So right now, my booked sales, my gross sales, not my pre-orders, are $715,000, okay?
So far.
So far. According to my P&L, I'm at negative $250,000.
Oh,
Wow.
explain.
My trade shows, I did 4 trade shows last year. I'm doing like almost 20 of them this year. So it's a lot.
So trade shows can be $5,000 a show, they can be 10,
Or they can be 200.
You know, what are they
most of them
costing?
hover between 15 and 30,000.
Tracy, is
talk
it
to us
just you?
about
Do
the
you have
last
any
year.
staff? Or?
Okay, so this is run by 5 women. We are a women-owned company.
It makes no sense. It's not a viable business. Something isn't stacking up. The inefficiencies are crazy because your margins are what they are, and even your wholesale
That's
margin
why
is
I'm
good.
here. I need a person that can help me. I know I'm not doing everything right. I'm not saying I am. Can I learn and know? Yes, I can. I'm so good at selling this product.
Tracy, we just think you need some help.
Yeah, Tracy,
I do need help.
I care less about the past. I mean, we all make mistakes. I wasn't a financial guy. It took me 3 days to do my first spreadsheet. I mean, yes, you should know that better, but I think I can help you figure that out, and I think there are people that can figure it out. You're an absolute winner. Like, you are an absolute winner. All the poo-poo that's happened in life, and you've recovered, you've kept going. I mean, that's what I look for.
Thank you.
I couldn't love you more. I want to be involved with it.
You know, I'm sitting here feeling this, and it's really beautiful. You would not know this isn't mink. And it's
right.
just, I actually like it way better, frankly,
Yeah.
because I'm a believer in faux fur
Yes.
versus real fur.
Yes, me too.
And then the inside is just absolutely gorgeous too. Your margins are fantastic. You obviously have done a great job of sourcing.
Yes.
Robert and I both love you and love the product, so we thought, you know what? He can help you with the financial end of it, and I can help you with the sales and marketing end of it, and we would make a good team here.
What's the offer before the
We are
meat
going to
dies?
offer you
$200,000.
for 25%, because we think we add a lot of value to it, Tracy. And I think this is one of those businesses, you got to go quick. 200,000, 25%. Lori and I would love to be in business with you.
I definitely think she should counter, but that's a great deal. I believe, based on the experience and the strategic partnership that she will get from both Robert and Lori, I think she should go for the deal. Get them to always counter. And so try to get them to counter for 10% between both of them, because her original ask was 10%, 200K for 10%. And so if she could get both of them for 20%, that's beautiful. She'll have two sharks that have their different specific roles in the product, and she's sourcing great. Margins are great. And so there's room for partnership in there. And so let's see if she counters. If she's not too excited, where she just accepts it. Even if she does, I think it's a great deal. But let's see what she does.
What do you think, Tracy?
So I'm just going to ask you, would you ever consider 20%, not 25%?
No. Tracy, we feel pretty good about that offer. Come on, we're going to blow this up.
We're going to blow it up?
We're going to blow it up.
All right, you got a deal!
Oh, well done, Tracy.
I love it.
I love it too.
I'm just glad she was able to get a deal. I do appreciate that she countered anyway with the counter, because she wanted to give up 10%. Having two, giving away that 20%, great counter. They stood firm because, of course, they understood that right now she's in a need space right now. So she really needs to kind of learn the expertise of how to, maneuver through these situations that she has. And she's spending a ton on trade shows. And so I think with the marketing and the sales that Lori is going to bring to the team, I think that's going to help to bring that cost down, or probably just reallocate that cost to the sales and marketing that that Lori is going to be able to bring into the deal. And so I'm so glad she was able to get a deal. They seem to all like the product besides Emma, but we all know she had her reasons. And so I'm so glad she was able to walk out of the tank with the deal from both Lori and Robert for the $200K that she asked for, but with 25% equity in the business. So kudos to her, and I really do hope this is a good partnership for all three of them involved. So if there's an update to be had, I will link to it below in the description box. So check it out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and staying until the end. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button and become a subscriber so that you don't miss our next ones for this season.
Beautiful.
Congratulations, Tracy.
Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. This is the American dream. This is what I came here for. I thought that I would get a shark, but to get two sharks and to have them see in me what I really feel and love the product was everything.